Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty, of course. Thursday, YouTube Weather 2020 edition. Huge shout out to my boy Superior Roofing and Construction, a four-state premier roofing contractor. They're local to Joplin, Missouri, 7th and High Street. They service Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri. If you have roofing needs, make sure that you give them a call. Numbers right there on the screen. All right, here's what we're going to do today. New drought tracker always comes out on Thursday, so we're going to check that out because as you can see, the picture behind me, a tremendous drought, really the entire country. But we've had some heavy amounts of rain over the past week or so the drought has gotten better in a lot of areas. We have another storm system rolling through the Central Plains as we go into Friday, Saturday, showers, thunderstorms. We're going to look at that. The tropics have heated up a little bit, and then of course the cycling and weather pattern. So let's start with the cycling and weather pattern. So this is something I've worked on for about 25 years, over 25 years now, and Gary Lezak also since the late 80s. So him and I and our team are the ones that do long range forecasting, pretty accurate as well. So we have the global predictor. You can download that app. It's a 6-month forecast anywhere in the world, but we are in the new pattern. So we're in this now for the next year. So every storm system that we see, it's going to repeat. So like the very heavy amounts of rain that we've already seen over the past week or so will come back through right after Christmas. And what this means for us is that we can long range forecast when we're going to have these systems. So let's break down because it's staying fairly active. We have more systems which are going to be rotating through. So first off, let's look at the drought tracker, and I'm going to zoom into the Central Plains here, and you can see it got better. So we had an extreme drought, southwest Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. It's down to severe, which is better than extreme, obviously. And then over toward Wichita, the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas, it has improved just a bit. And then eastern Missouri and then down through eastern parts of Arkansas have actually looked pretty good over the past couple months. But we just want to keep these systems coming in here so that we get rain at least once or twice a week. All right, here's our upper level low. It's cut off main flow of the jet, which is way up into Canada. Let me show you here. Here's the main jet stream. See these winds? So all the cold air is kind of, it's bottled up in Canada, but as this jet stream gets stronger, it will dip into the U.S. multiple times during the winter, and that drives these storm systems through. So if we look at this system, it's cut off. It's cut off from the main flow of the jet, so that's why it's such a slow mover. It's been dumping very heavy amounts of snow eastern parts of Colorado, but next time this comes through, it's not going to be a cut-off low. It'll be a big trough, and it will push through very quickly, but it will also be a very powerful storm system as it does so. So let's zoom in. Look at the rain. So we're looking for northern Texas, west of Dallas, all the way up to Wichita Falls, Elk City, Forgan, Guyman, Amarillo, all getting rain. And then when you get into the colder air, you start to switch over to snow. Denver has picked up quite a bit of snow, but now it's kind of down in eastern parts of Colorado are all getting the heavy amounts of snow at this point in time. But this system is finally going to start to walk its way off toward the east, which means the rain is going to spread farther east. All right, we're also watching the tropics. We got Hurricane Rafael clocking winds at 100 miles per hour, category 2. And Rafael, he's going to meander his way west through the Gulf of Mexico. So by the weekend, a very small storm. It's not covering a lot of real estate. I mean, yeah, a lot of clouds, but the actual rain with the system, it's a very, very small storm. Then there's a lot of questions what Rafael is going to do. Is he just going to sit in the Gulf and die? Is he going to meander its way over to Mexico? Is he going to lift up toward Louisiana? So we're going to be watching this as we go through the next several days. Let me take you through time this afternoon. Looking great. You got 60s. From the I-44 corridor south, 50s once you get a little bit farther north toward Kansas City. And then as we go into Friday morning, look at the rain starting to expand. So showers, thunderstorms, not really anticipating anything too strong or severe, but rain increasing. So by late tonight, west of Oklahoma City, Lawton, Wichita Falls, up to Dodge City, even some showers getting into Wichita. Let's go through the morning hours. We get bands of showers and thunderstorms So here's roughly the noon hour tomorrow. We got rain picking up southeastern Kansas, getting into Coffeyville, Tulsa, eastern parts of Oklahoma. Still very steady rain through the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas, western parts of Kansas, and then it switches back over to snow. Let's continue through time as we go through Friday evening. Now we have showers, thunderstorms, and some of these guys could be a little bit stronger south of Oklahoma City getting into Dallas. So we'll keep our eyes on these. If there was anything severe, it would be low-grade severe, meaning winds at 60 and quarter-size hail. Everybody else just showers and thunderstorms across the state of Kansas. Still snow, Colorado. Bands of showers and thunderstorms getting into southeastern Kansas, Joplin, northwest Arkansas. And there's a lot of playoff football games tomorrow night across the entire Central Plains. So really going to be watching this because a lot of these storms aren't going to have a lot of lightning, but some heavy amounts of rain. But there may be some delays with some high school football games. Let's continue. Friday night, showers, thunderstorms continue to pick up eastern Kansas, eastern parts of Oklahoma. Let me continue to take you through time. Here's our dry slot. So the dry slot is really the mid and upper level air, dry air pushing in, even dry surface air pushing in. So that's why you get this comma shape within this storm system. So as the dry slot pushes in, everybody will clear out behind it fairly quickly. Let's continue into Saturday morning. Now all the rain is kind of central eastern parts of Missouri down through eastern parts of Arkansas. But look at that dry slot clearing out. And then Saturday afternoon looks pretty good. 53 Dodge City, 64 in Lawton, 66 in Bentonville, and then Columbia, Missouri up to about 55 degrees. And then you can see the rest of the weekend is shaping up pretty nice across the region. How much rain could everybody get? Rain's going to be heavier. Kansas, Oklahoma, Wichita, 2-3 inches. Oklahoma City, Lawton. And then lesser amounts once you get to Kansas City, maybe 3/4 of an inch, half an inch to an inch in Joplin, also Bentonville. And then lesser amounts once you get it into eastern parts of Missouri. But at least we're getting some more rain, which we just want to keep it coming. All right, so here's the upper level pattern. This is what I love to look at for when our big storm systems are coming in. So we have this one pushing through. Let's go to Monday. You have another big trough pushing into the Pacific Northwest. As that does so, this is going to shove into the Central Plains. It may dig a little bit farther south than what this model is predicting. But again, rain, showers, thunderstorms by the middle of next week. And then the rest of the week looks pretty good. So next week is going to be a calmer week than what we have seen over the past week or so. All right, guys, any questions, comments, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them. Anything you want me to talk about in these videos. And of course, I hope you have a great Thursday evening. We'll chat soon.